kind of want to just do our first Demon Talks podcast right now and say fuck it. Just do that for our stream. And play stream readers where we talk about topics. I think that could be fun.
I mean, yeah.
I don't know. Chopper, what are kinds of things that you feel comfortable talking about that make you feel alive?
I mean, let's talk interdimensional travel, shall we? Let's start off strong.
Okay, that makes you feel alive. Okay, well, what about interdimensional travel? We're talking about the complications of making a reality. What are the theories behind it? What can we talk about to maybe make it into reality? What are some of the concepts you like about it? What's up?
I mean, honestly, just the idea that there are multiple universes in the multiverse is just interesting to me. It's kind of like how time travel is, where it's not exactly understood.
Well,
but
I don't know. Yeah. I think we know about it, but I think we don't know what the end result of it would be. If that makes any sense. Like, we know how to do it. Like, it's a possibility, but like, we don't know what would happen. You might not even go back in your own timeline. I think there's a law called causality, I think is what it is. Is it causality? I don't remember what it is, but it's something where like you can't interfere with your own timeline. Like, you could go back into time probably, but not in any time where you existed. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, you would have to go before you were born. Now that would be like, oh, but that would make a paradox if you're not being born or whatever. I mean, yeah, but the very fact that you go back on your own timeline instantly fractures it off to an alternate reality. So then, to be perfectly honest, anything you would do from that point on would be non-consequential to your own timeline because you're no longer in it in the first place.
Yeah.
So, like...
But the thing...
Go ahead.
So does that mean that essentially...
You're cutting out.
It's kind of a weird way to say this. But would that mean that essentially, like, you're not allowed to, like, interact with your own, like, previous existence?
Paradoxes don't actually exist because they wouldn't be possible in the first place. Reality would bend itself around to fix itself immediately. So the very act of you leaving your own timeline, in essence, causes a new timeline so it can't be interfered with. You see what I'm saying? My theory is, because like right now they're talking about how like there's all this mass in the universe and they're calling it dark energy or dark matter and all that shit, and that's just like a catch-all term that they're just throwing out there. What's really going on is like there's a bunch of mass in space, more mass than a physical mass that actually exists to perceptive eyes in space that we can't account for, that we just don't understand and shouldn't fucking exist. And now I have two theories. I think that is either all the mass of all the alternate dimensions stacking on top of each other from all the different things that caused all different versions of cause and effect over and 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 over again until like infinity essentially, and it's actually just overlapping to the point where it's actually perceptive in reality itself, or it's literally the yin to the yang of our universe, like the other universe that's out there that's supposedly like you're talking about like dimensional travel and shit like that, that the alternate realities that are right within the frequency range of us, that's just right next to us but not quite in our frequency. I think it's just the pull of that other universe that's just barely out of our own frequency interacting with ours. That's barely like, kind of like if you're traveling through the countryside and you're listening to a radio station, and every once in a while like some other station will bleed through and you can hear both stations at the same time. I think that's basically what it is. I think it's the echo of a reality that we just can barely not perceive, but is within our reach. So I also think that the same theory, the same laws that apply to time travel apply to warp travel into extra dimensional space. I think the very fact that you're bending space-time around you to be able to have like what would be a Mercuvier or a warp drive or something like that would in effect break you out of your own reality. So in essence, you really wouldn't even be in your own universe anymore for however long you were traveling interdimensionally. Or like warp traveling. As long as you're warp traveling, that warp space is no longer within your own reality. Because it couldn't be. It simply couldn't exist in the same reality. Because the laws of physics would be broken. But so by very definition, you're breaking yourself out of reality. I think time travel and warp travel are basically the same fucking thing. Because it's the same means, the same goal, just a different direction. To bring both points together, I guess. But what do I know? I'm just an anime demon.
But anime demons had all the answers.
We can at least say we do. Whatever gets the deal off. You know, not all demons have all the answers. Like, for instance, you can't, like, summon Beelzebub and tell him the best wax to use on your fucking car. It's not like he's ever waxed a fucking car before. I'm sure he's barely cognizant of the fact cars exist. He might know a guy, but he don't know how to do that shit. Think he'd wax his own fucking car? I think not.
I mean, he'd probably snap his fingers and it'd just be done for him.
Well, I mean, if we're being literal here, not just being smart-ass metaphorical, joking aside, he would be an extra-dimensional being. So yes, he could bend reality in a short-term reality. So yes, that would be pretty apt to be. Oop, things change. All of a sudden, flyer and boom, we're somewhere else. That kind of thing. You know, demon stuff. All right, say something real quick.
Hello.
Okay, good. Just picking you up. Today? I was getting irritated. Yes, because last stream, it didn't pick up Discord at all.
Nice.
Yeah. So it's just me talking one-sided to myself with only some game audio. It's fantastic. And by fantastic, I mean kill me.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, I think I might only run the one. Oh, hi, Chopper. I think I might run the one fucking Stream Raiders map tonight because I don't really think we're gonna have the numbers tonight. We actually have been having a lot of numbers in Stream Raiders lately, believe it or not. It's kind of crazy. Oh. And we're halfway through our goal already. That was pretty fast. But, you know, things happen.
Making moves, making money moves.
We have a big curved screen TV in the studio now, as you can see. That displays what we're playing in real time. So that way, even when we're doing talking segments like this, you don't lose track of what's going on. See, I'm learning slowly. My mic only kind of sounds like ass. And my model tracks. It's a good day. Model's actually tracking pretty damn good. I don't even have my light on.
You say that, but now you're gonna jinx it.
Well, then I'll just turn my light on and it will have no choice. Yeah, I don't even have my face light on. Also, I turned on auto blinking instead of it trying to make it sync with my blinking, and it seems to fix a lot of the face fuck ups.
I mean, that's one less thing I have to try and keep up with.
Mm-hmm. I can't wait for the second generation of this character, though. I'm demon form.
You just got that character.
My guy, I was just getting something better than what I threw together in Vroid.
What's wrong with that?
This was just a placeholder. Just
out here vibing and.
What? I mean, it's gonna look like this character still, pretty much. But I want to add like a demonic form and like a yandere form, and I want to have emotes. I want to have emotions. And I need to get a better rigging job done because I'm about to get fucking leap motion, and I would like the bones to not be all fucked. Because the bones in this model are fucked. I have a hand tracking thing I could use, but the bones in this character are fucked. might just have to have it re-rigged. But then I'd have to have administrator rights to the model, which I do not have. That's another reason I need to make a model. I'm going to have to pay a lot more for it, but I'm going to have a creative license for the model. Meaning I can market it and have control over it. I don't actually have full control over this model. If I blew up tomorrow, I wouldn't have full control over this model. Even though it is a commissioned model for me, I still wouldn't have full control over this model, and I'm not okay with that. So, it's going to get re-updated.
Feel that.
I'm not going to assign any teams. I'm not going to do any groups. I'm not doing follow for a follow. And I'm damn sure not going to set up fucking chatbots. So, if I grow, it will be growing. It won't be dumb shit. I'm tired of seeing inflated numbers and fucking 1,000 people in a stream that don't talk. There's no way you're going to have 1,000 people in a room that don't talk. If, like, there's 2,000 viewers... No. If there's 2,000 viewers and 2 people are chatting, something's fucking fishy. I'm sorry. I hate that shit.
What if it's all lurkers, man?
Not... Okay. Look in a standard group of people. Just a standard, stereotypical group of people. How often do you see more than just the odd loner sitting by themselves on their phone talking to absolutely no one if there's a social event or group thing going on? Even strangers. There's only going to be like 1 or 2. Rest of them are going to be going and figuring out who's cool and who's not. People talk. If you go to a small streamer, their whole fucking chat room is chatting. You know what I'm saying? Like, if they have like 30, 40 people watching them, their whole chat room is watching. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I like that. That's the kind of stuff I like. I don't want to be one of those fucking streamers. I don't ever want to be one of those fucking streamers that's like, okay, I'm gonna sit here and try to blah 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 and talk to all you people and do this and do that and beg and plead and make you listen to stupid shit you don't care about. No, I refuse that. I'm just gonna make the shit that y'all like, or I like to make for y'all that y'all like, and keep it at that. I'm gonna keep the gimmicks to a minimum, other than the character lore shit, and I'm just gonna do things that work. I really don't have any time for all the extra stupid shit, and I think that kind of stuff is dying on Twitch anyway. I don't think people really want to go that route anymore. I don't think the Drama Llama thing works anymore. It's not 2009. This isn't YouTube. Like, it's just not cool anymore. The toxic community thing just isn't cool anymore. Like, that shit's old. Most streams are pretty fucking wholesome. Like, even if like the content creator like me is saying curse words and shit, the people in their community are usually pretty chill because everyone's pretty tired of fucking toxic shit. It's been a rough couple of years, regardless of what side you're on.
Fair enough.
We're just wanting a vibe now.
We're all just trying to chill the fuck out for once.
It's like, seriously, everyone's just like, come on, can we please just not? For like 6 months, come on. Time out. Let's just want to hang out for a little bit. Doesn't need to be this way. It's unnecessary.
Unless you're a child, in which case...
Well, then there's just youth, and you don't know any better yet, and you'll figure it out later. What I said the other day off stream, like whenever we were talking, when I said I'm genuinely trying to like not judge people without the full story.
Yeah.
I mean that. Like, I really do think that kind of thing, you shouldn't be held accountable for who you were 5-10 years ago, because you're not that person anymore. There's no like analog for that. You're not the same person you were 10 years ago. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I mean, I was a dick 10 years ago too. I'm still a dick now, but I'm not the same kind of dick that I was 10 years ago.
You're a special kind of dick this time.
And you can eat a special kind of dick.
You need some special kind of dick.
Don't worry about what I do on the weekends.
Hey, today's Tuesday, man. I'm just saying.
Oh, is that your day?
I'm pretty sure they, it's like half price at the nudie bar.
I wouldn't know. I don't go outside.
I don't need it. That's just the stories that
I'm told. Fuck. I mean, you can apply that lore wise too. Like, I'm either in hell or I'm just inside. Pick one. They're both the same thing. I mean,
my guy's like Lucifer. He's just chilling in his crib.
I don't feel like dealing with this shit anymore.
but I digress. Shit sucks.
Yeah.
I don't know. Kind of liking this like podcast theme. It's kind of freeing.
It's nice to just be able to just sit here, just chill out, and just essentially shoot the shit. Because this is no different than any other conversation that we normally have.
I mean, yeah, we just transferred from time travel to warp drive to vibing to all kind. Yeah, that was a conglomerate of topics in a very short period of time.
Many things.
Yeah, we swung hard for that one. We reached deep within ourselves and came up with that. It was disappointing, but it was still fun. Can't get any better until you do it, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. I would actually like to make like a talk show style room and like have guests on and talk about stuff.
Raven over here like, yeah, I just want to be the next Joe Rogan.
Yeah, can I like be the anime demon Joe Rogan, please? Can I just get really high and talk to people about random shit? Can that just be what I do? If that's how I stream, then like I can do that. We got this. Like, I'm good. I could just get really stoned and talk to people about really dumb shit that only matters at the time you're watching the video and you forget about immediately after. I am your guy.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, it's really important at the time, but afterwards, like, oh, what?
Then it really doesn't matter like 5 minutes later.
Yeah. Or you forget, and it's like, it still matters, but you forgot about it anyway.
If you forgot about it, it wasn't important.
That's not true. I forget all kinds of important things.
Like what?
I don't remember.
Yeah.
They should have never let me have a soundboard.
No, they should not have.
Do you not approve of it?
I mean, I'm not saying that, but
What are you saying?
I could say a lot of things.
But you can't.
Sorry, I thought this was America.
I'm sorry, I thought this was America.
That's such an old meme.
It is, but it doesn't feel like it's old.
So
it does not feel old, but it definitely is old. It's an old meme now, but it wasn't at one time. I know that's how all things work. Fuck you. It still makes me feel better about myself to think about the fact that it's not that old. Come on, it's not that old.
Make him not feel as old as he is.
Make memes great again.
Yes.
Make memes about South Park again, yes. Please. Excuse me while I adjust my monitor size.
I miss literally just coming home after school, watch like South Park, Beavis and Butthead, stuff like that. The cult classics.
Were you even
What do
alive
kids
when
have
Beavis and
nowadays?
Butthead was made?
Yes, I was.
You were?
Just barely, but yes, I
Okay.
was.
That's some of the early, like, okay, the earliest memories I have, and when I say this, like, in terms of TV is what I'm talking about, not like earliest memories I have, like, period, but like, some of the earliest memories I have are of Beavis and Butthead, really early in the morning when I couldn't sleep, at like 2 years old or 3 years old. Two Stupid Dogs, and Ren and Stimpy.
Yeah.
And Two Stupid Dogs. You don't remember that?
It's not coming to me if I do.
Well, like they had that one character, the recurring character that was like, "Oh, you ain't that cute, but it's wrong." It was made by the same people that made Ren and Stimpy, I think, actually, or something. They made another cartoon that was like semi-adult flavored, but for kids, in the '90s and 2000s. Rocko's Modern Life was another one I enjoyed when I was a kid. Some of the earliest cartoons I remember watching. Real Monsters is a very good show. It should have been a lot longer than it was. Rugrats, obviously. If you even if you don't admit to it, you liked Rugrats.
Oh, Rugrats is a classic.
I don't mean like you specifically. I mean like people. No, I didn't watch Rugrats. Yes, you did. You just don't want to admit it. If you were alive, then you watched Rugrats. Okay, that's just how that works.
And you were like, I want to be just like Tommy Pickles. Okay.
Yep. No one liked Chucky.
My boy
but we tolerated
gonna
him.
end up with Angelica someday.
I hope not. Sheesh. Ugh. Trust me, Tommy. You don't want none of that. That kind of girl's trouble. With a capital T.
Hey, you gotta. Sometimes you gotta roll the dice on them, you know?
You gotta know when to hold 'em. Know when to fold 'em.
Know when to walk away.
I don't remember the rest of this song. Oh well. I tried.
Yeah, fair enough.
I fell into a burning ring of fire.